Okay, while Grace is doing that, I am going to fill in her eyebrows, which for any age, I love to fill in brows. I'm kind of weird about my eyebrows, and I'm really weird about hers. I won't let her get them waxed too thin, because you always have to keep in mind that as though you want your makeup and your things to go on clearly, you get to a certain age and they just don't grow back. So shape is key. Go to a really good brow artist, let them shape them for you, and then fill in what's missing. But do not, long are the days of over plucked brows. It's just not the look. It doesn't frame your face, and it doesn't give your face structure. So I start at the bottom. I start at the bottom corner. I work up to the peak, and I go back down, just with small little strokes, just filling them in. And hers are just a teeny bit shorter than her brow. I like them to go just past her eye just a little bit. And what I love about the Beautycounter eyebrow pencil is that it has this little brush at the end. So when I'm done, I did my small little lines, and then I just brush up into the hair, and then you can't even tell it's there. But it just, I don't know if you can see with this camera, but you can just see this is the one I did, and how structured her face looks, and how the other one, I like that you're smiling. It's like we're on QVC. Okay, this one. So again, I start at the bottom corner. I just do little teeny strokes, and I come up to the peak, and I work down, and I fill in at the edges for her. Blend it in. Where she's a little lighter in here in the corners, I just darken, just touch. This is a medium pencil. Obviously, she's got really dark hair. The darkest dark, I use that one because I like my brows to really pop, and my hair is a little darker, obviously dyed a little darker. But for her, the medium is perfect. And again, we don't want severe. We don't want it to look like, you know, we painted on makeup on these kids. We want them to still look really supernatural. Okay, now next up is mascara. Again, so important to have non-toxic. You're putting these things right by their eyes. It's a big deal. The things that are allowed, can you look down like right here in my chest? The things that are allowed now in mascaras and in the makeup is just unbelievable. And what I love about Beautycounter is that I know I can play makeup with these girls, and I know it's safe. And that's the thing. We know that we're not putting things right on their lips or on their eyes that could be really, really dangerous. So Grace is blessed. She has such great eyelashes. For those of us that don't, I don't use a mascara. I have lash extensions. But I still love the mascara. They reformulated it recently, and it really is great. There's a volumizing.
That's my favorite. I love that one.
Which one, the volumizing?
Mm-hmm.
This is the lengthening. Look here. Just because that's what I had. Because I like the little one for my lower lashes now that I have my extensions. But for Grace, yeah, the volumizing is great. They both were great.
I love both of them.
Yeah. I typically do not, her bottom lashes are really, really dark. So I typically do not put mascara on the bottom lashes, only because she has a tendency to rub her face. And when she does, she gets it underneath her eyes. So I just typically don't do that. The next step I do before lipstick is I come back with my mattifying powder, and I just touch up underneath her eyes. Because these girls are out there working their little tails off, they sweat. And so I just want to make sure that everything that I put on is going to be set. And like I said, this doesn't look powdery at all. It doesn't get stuck in any of the creases. It just kind of goes on smoothly, but it takes the shine away without having it look artificial or cakey. Next, since she's going to be a junior exhibitor, I thought we would do, I have on the BC Red lipstick, which is kind of iconic for the company. But for Grace, I thought I'd put on the red lipstick as well. It's a great red because it's not orangey, and it's just BC Red, although there are many, many different colors. I probably wouldn't go and slap bright red lipstick on, you know, Ashley as she's going into walk and trot. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on. And I can link some of my favorites. You know, Emily last year, her outfit was orange. So, you know, we kind of customized it. But if you tell me, you know, what, thank you. If you tell me what colors your outfits are, like if you DM me, I can tell you, you know, okay, well, you're a blonde. But I will tell you this BC Red, if you do like to wear red for, I know Kristen loves a nice red lip for her shows. If you do like to wear a red lip, smush, this BC Red is a great one. I'm like the worst at getting, usually I have her do her own lips now that she's a little older because I'm the worst at getting in lines. How did I do? Smush. Okay, I think I did pretty good. Good? Okay, I like, Grace likes a gloss, Emily likes a gloss, Ashley is not crazy about a gloss. It just kind of depends on you guys. I like to add a little bit of pink touch to this just to soften it. This color is the Peony, and I just think it's a pretty mix. And I like a gloss on their lips. It keeps them moisturized, and it just adds a shimmer. Most of these girls have gorgeous lips that are this age, but for people who are a little bit more mature, a gloss over your lipstick can really help make your lips look a lot fuller. So, you know, that is something that I recommend. All right, let's see the finished product. Gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so she shows, she goes, she rocks it, she does a great job, she gets back into the room, and she doesn't want to hang up any of her stuff, and she certainly doesn't want to take off her makeup, but we do it then. And she doesn't want to put her hair back in her caboodle. But what I have found that is killer and most important are makeup wipes, because I make her take it off. Because it really, really is important to get that makeup off. At the end of the night, it's important for us moms to take our makeup off, but it's really important for the kids too. And we most of the times have beautiful white shirts, and it is one way to really save them. So I'm gonna have you go ahead and take your makeup off. You can use a mirror. And she may need like one, probably two, to get her lipstick off and her makeup off. But these makeup wipes are awesome because it really takes off her lips, it takes off her eyes, it really takes off everything. And what is great about them is they just, well, they're biodegradable, so that's always great for the environment, but also it's just easy. They come in a package, you know, I don't even know how many are in here, 30 wipes per package. It's easy to do it, so they're not in the bathroom trying to wash their face and they want to be with their friends. It's just is so much easier. So I like a nice makeup wipe. And she just takes it off. And then maybe when we get back to the hotel, I'll have her wash her face just to have good skincare and moisturize for the next day. But typically, if I can at least get this part done, I feel like we've gotten something accomplished. She'll be taking off her makeup. I'll take out her hair, throw it in her caboodle. And that's kind of how we do it.
I'm worse at taking off makeup.
You are. You're a pain in the butt about it because you're so pumped up. They're so pumped up about having good rides and accomplishing their goals that sometimes, you know, the reality of hanging up their shirts is just so hard. But I do like the wipes. So that is a really nice thing. And as you can see, they do. They smell clean, I think. I use them every night. I take all my makeup off with it as well. But you can see that it just takes all their makeup off. even that bright red lipstick. It's not smudged all over her face. They won't break them out. And you know, it's just nice and clean and simple, and in the trash they go. There you go. All right, well, that's it for horse show makeup and removal, but I hope that you got some tips, and if you have any questions, of course, reach out. I'm happy to help you guys, and at the horse shows, I will be around and happy to help you, you know, get your makeup done, and we can kind of customize your colors and what you need. And I will also link the website for Beautycounter so that you can read ingredients or answer any questions and things like that. But thanks so much for taking the time to spend it with us, and we will see you at horse shows. Bye.
Bye.